For this adventure, everyone, I have to be honest, I only have a faint idea of where I'm heading. It may be an overnight trip or a multi-day trip. What I know for certain is that you and I are pathfinding some trails, and the adventure is underway now. Woo! Everyone, welcome to this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. It is an incredibly warm day. Right now I would say 52 degrees. For this adventure, I started at the Elk Garden parking lot. I hiked the Highland Horse Trail for a little while, and now I am on the Hilton Creek Trail, which you may have seen before in a previous overnight adventure, a survival overnight adventure. I came out for that trip, took this trail, and I came across a trail called Sugar Maple. And since then, I've always wondered, where does that trail go? With this adventure, we are going to find out. My plans are very much rough for this trip, very much fluid. This trail is part of the Grayson Highlands Mount Rogers area. And for me, it's just one more trail that I need to mark off. I need to know where it goes. It is early March 2020, and now is the time to explore this, because give it a couple of months, and this trail will basically be impassable. This is not a popular trail. It becomes overgrown very, very quickly. And that, in fact, is the reason why I didn't take the Sugar Maple Trail last time I was here. It was too overgrown. As you all could see, there's been some snow here recently. Roughly 3-4 inches. It's melting now. And this place, whew, it is muddy. There is mud everywhere. When I came out for the survival overnight adventure with the Pocket Super Shelter, I had a bear encounter around here somewhere. Hey, bear. Whoa, bear. Hey, bear. It is early in the year, but I've heard reports already that the bears are moving some. You never know. We may have some sort of friendly encounter. Now, at some point in time, we should come up on the Hilton Creek Spur Trail. I know where the trailhead is. It's way back there close to the parking lot, but I can't find the trail. I don't see it. It's too old. No one uses it. I'll keep an eye on the GPS and see if I can spot it, but I definitely didn't see it the last time I was out here. These rocks are slick. That water is ice cold. Feels amazing on a warm day like today. This hiking is very slow going. It's not easy. It's rocky, it's muddy. There's blowdown everywhere. Everything is covered in leaves. You do not know what's underneath those leaves, so sometimes you'll take a step and it's a jagged rock that turns your ankle. Sometimes it's 5 inches of mud and you sink right down into it. With conditions like this, it's best to go slow. Take your time, enjoy it. According to my map, we should be coming up on the spur trail here in just a minute. I don't see it as of right now though. That trail may not exist anymore. Now, I am recording this track via GPS with all the waypoints and whatnot. And this information is shared with my Patreon donators. Okay, so here is the spur trail. I don't actually see the spur trail. So, is this the spur trail? That's the question. It might be. I've gotten to the point where I'm at the Sugar Maple Trail right now. Last year, that trail was so overgrown, it would have been impossible to pass through it. There's a lot of downfall. I see a lot of fallen trees, but that is definitely where I am headed tomorrow. Not now. For now, I'm heading this way. I'm going to continue on with the Hilton Creek Trail. I'm going back to the place where I camped at with the Pocket Super Shelter survival episode. I want to mark that spot on my GPS. And that's because that is an insanely beautiful backcountry campsite. In the last 10 years, I might have been the only person ever to go there, so. So far for this adventure, it has been perfect. I've seen no one, heard absolutely nothing. I did see maybe like 6 deer run off. That's it. And for this adventure, that is exactly what I'm looking for. Considering what is going around the country, around the world right now, avoiding people and popular areas might not be a bad idea. Speaking of which, for those who want to stay inside more now, I will be keeping the adventures coming for you all. My goal is to have a new adventure every Thursday to share. And every week I plan to spice it up. Hiking adventure, bushcraft adventure, multi-day, overland. So here we have it. This is the campsite for the survival overnight adventure. It still has a pile of firewood here that I left. That's funny. It's funny because that was a long time ago. All right, I am going to look around for the perfect campsite. I'm definitely going to stay in this area somewhere, but where's the perfect spot at? I don't know. I have found the campsite for tonight. But before I set up my tent, I want to go ahead and prime my water filter. I will need this in just a minute. This is a bee-free Katadyn water filter. And as this filter gets a little bit of use and age, the strands on the inside have a tendency to dry out. So when you go to use it, it's very tough. The solution here is to pour a little bit of water inside of the filter and soak the filter. Soak those strands. Come back in about 30 minutes and this thing will be ready to go. All right, everyone, I have the tent finally set up, getting everything else ready for tonight. The sun is still in the sky, but it is going down. To be honest, this tent gave me a fight. It is complex to set up. There's no instructions. This is a product from South Korea, and I just got this in a few days before I left for this trip. Now, the thing is, I did look online for some instructions on how to set it up, but they didn't make any sense to me. I really didn't understand what they were doing in the video. And that pretty much translated to this setup. This is a dirty setup. It will keep me dry, it will keep me protected. Now check this out, everybody. This is a little bit weird. When I was going to get water, I stumbled upon something strange. And I would love to know what you all think this is. Check that out. That is very, very strange. It's about 8 feet long, it's about 3.5 feet wide, and it's about 3 feet deep. My question for you all is, why? What and why? That is so cool. My friends, it is time for some coffee. Now, when it comes to the Inyo, which I believe is how you pronounce it, from 0 gram, the quality of it seems very, very good. Now, I have to be honest, I like this black color. When was the last time that you saw a black tint? Have I ever seen a black tint? I don't think I have. What about you all? Have you ever seen a black tint before? Cheers, my friends. Cheers. Oh, man. Trader Joe's makes a good cup of coffee. They really do. I really like this spot. It is beautiful out here. And it's so far away from everyone and everything. It really makes it special. Total peace and quiet. No one's around. It's just me and you, the two owls. It is time for a nice fire, everyone. Everyone, I am going to get some sleep. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to watch a terrible movie. I mean, a masterpiece, right? Check this out. Tell me if this doesn't sound terrible. In this gripping thriller, yeah, right, starring Bruce Willis, a safecracker, Michael Chiklis, from the shield. Shield good. This bad. Wakes up from a traumatic head injury after a heist gone wrong. And that's all that I have here to work with. I have no internet service. I haven't had service all day. I'll say goodnight for now. I will see you all in the morning. The adventure continues tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Did I get you? Good morning. It is 8 o'clock on the dot. The sun is coming up, and it is time to get up and get out. We have some miles to do today. It's funny, I got into the tent about 8 o'clock last night and fell asleep instantly and slept for like 3 hours. I woke up and stayed up for hours. And let's see, I watched that movie, 10 Minutes Gone. That movie was pretty terrible. It was pretty terrible. Not the worst movie of all time or anything. Michael Chiklis wasn't bad. Now with Bruce Willis, I think he's there for the paycheck, and it's amazing that he's doing such terrible movies. The next time you see him, he'll be in a car commercial or something. I don't know. My favorite part of that movie is a scene between Michael Chiklis and some woman, and they're like, blah, 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 let's go. And you hear the vehicle accelerate, except that the vehicle doesn't move at all. It's awesome. I spent quite a bit of time looking at maps last night, and I have a plan for today. It's a double pack morning, everybody. Trader Joe's and some coffee from Korea, I think. Okay everyone, I want to show you all the map here and give you an idea of what is going to happen today. Do my best to hold this steady. So we started over here at the Elk Garden parking lot. We followed the Virginia Highland Horse Trail. This is the spur trail for the Hilton Creek. I couldn't find that, so I continued on. And I took the Hilton Creek Trail from over here. We came down, met with the Sugar Maple Trail right here. And as you can see, this trail goes all the way down here at the bottom, and connects with that forest road, 4032. Now we came down the Hilton Creek Trail, and we are right over here somewhere. Now my plan for today is to create a figure 8 loop. We'll go from here, we'll go down, connect with the forest road, connect with Sugar Maple, follow it all the way back up, come back over, follow the Hilton Creek Spur Trail all the way to the parking lot. So that's the plan right there. Will this work out? I have no idea. This map shows these trails. I have another map that does not show this forest road at all. And it also doesn't show the Sugar Maple going all the way down like that. So I have no idea. I have no clue. What I do know is that this coffee is pretty dang good. A medium power blend. I'm certain there will be some side effects. It takes about 2 hours for those to kick in, so we shall see. Temperature wise, probably like the lower 30s. I don't know. It's not too bad really. There's a breeze, a wind that's coming off the mountain here, and it's got a chill to it. Breakfast this morning, carrot bar and a soft baked something bar. Berry something, I don't know. Nice and easy. Basically, I want to eat, drink my coffee, and bounce. Let's hit the road. Hit the trail, whatever. For this adventure, I've given myself 3 days. Frozen solid. I have up to 3 days for this trip. I don't think I'm going to need that. I should be able to complete this figure 8 today and get out later on this afternoon. All right, everyone. The adventure is about to continue. What are we going to find today? What are we going to experience? I don't know. But I can't wait to find out. This trail is beginning to look like an old 2-track. Maybe it does connect with a forest road. We will find out shortly. There is a large creek down here to my right. I sure hope I don't have to cross that. Maybe I could jump from rock to rock or something, but you know that water is cold. Speaking of cold, that is one thing that I am not. I am not cold. I'm warming up nicely. With this trail, there are about 3 things that you will find lots of: water, mud, fallen trees. There is downfall and water everywhere on this trail. If you decide to come out here, bring your waterproof boots, or you will be sorry. Okay, so now I am onto a graveled section of trail here. My question is, why is it graveled? Okay, here's a trail sign actually. Okay, so here is the breakdown, everyone. Hilton Creek Trail, that's the way we came. Hilton Creek Trail, this is the way that we are going. Hilton Creek Spur Trail, that way. Okay, so the question is, where does the spur trail go? Folks, I don't see it. The trail goes over here, but I don't see anything else. Let me take a look here at my map real quick. Apparently, somewhere in there is a trail, but nothing is marked. There's no blazes. After looking around, I'm going to go ahead and say that the spur trail is a dead trail. Forget about it, it's too overgrown. I've been unable to determine where it begins or ends. I just don't see it. Even with the help of the GPS, it's not there, no longer. Apparently that is a very old trail that nobody has ever used, ever. So now I am on the forest road. I'm pretty sure that's not the way that you lay your pipe. Okay. What was I saying? So a mile to go until I could hit the Sugar Maple Trail, hike up the mountain, hit the Hilton Creek Trail, and head back to the car. For the most part, I now know where everything goes. The Spur Trail is a dead one, forget about it, but I have to say, I have found some really nice campsites. You see, they got this one right. Good job, everyone. This trail is not highly rated online. The last review that I saw was from like 2 or 3 years ago. It's all about what you expect and what you are content with, satisfied with. For me, this is great. I've hiked fields, I've hiked through the woods, I've hiked next to the creek, I'm back out into the open. I love it. So coming up here shortly, we should have the Sugar Maple Trail along with the gate for this forest road here. So back there is the Sugar Maple Trail. We will come back to that in just a minute. I want to see what's down here first. That is the end of the trail there. It looks like it's surrounded by houses, which might be a good thing. Might mean that your vehicle will be safe there. It is about to get hot. Whew, that is steep. Really, it's not that bad. I'm just being a wuss. But this trail here, you could tell, would be very overgrown in the summertime. Something is in the woods. Something big. It could be a bear. It's possible. Hey, bear! Just to let them know I'm here. I think it's pretty clear that maybe 2 people a year hike this trail. It's gone from a road basically to a small path through the woods. The land of 1,000 streams continues. There's so much water, so much mud. It's like navigating a minefield. Woo! That's what I need. I need a break. Maybe we should call this the land of 1,000 fallen trees. What do you all think? Okay, everybody. Let's do a map check here. We should be getting very close to the intersection. We have to be. This is a straightaway. I've done all the curves. The Hilton Creek Trail should be right down here. Let's go see if I'm right. Congratulations, everyone, we did it. We have pathfinded this trail. We know where the Hilton Creek Trail goes. We also know where the Sugar Maple Trail goes. We've discovered some awesome campsite locations. And now I need to begin thinking about the next trip. I want to wish you all well. I will see you next Thursday with the next overnight adventure. Also, I will see you on Sunday and Tuesday with the next uploads here on the channel. Take care, everyone. Be well, strength and honor. Do your best to stay coronavirus free, and I will do the same. Bye.